Yo, 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 what up, everybody? What's good, y'all? What's good, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? Let's go up here. What up, everybody? Yo, James. What up, my boy? Oos. Duma. Yo, MFX. What up, my guy? What up? Looks like this move is kind of happening. Yo, Dennis. What up, bro? What up? What up? What up, fellas? What up? I'm gonna send this out to everybody. Let them know I'm on stream right now. Just give me a second. Let a few people hop in real quick. And you know how it goes. We'll get to it. We'll get to it. Let's go. Let's get to it. Let's get to it. Alrighty, let's see. We got 5 people watching already. And make sure you guys hit that like button. Hit that like. Hit that like. Let's get this popping. Let's get this popping. Yes, sir. Hey, it's been good, bro. I've been good. I took a trade earlier. I was trading with my boy Stoic earlier, and I took a little trade with him. And, got a little dub. So, I'm going to take it a little easy right now, see what we could get ourselves into. Try to hop into a nice little trade or, find a little something. What about you, MFX? How you been today? Is this your first session of the day, or you been trading already? Yo, what up, what up, what up, y'all? How you guys doing? You guys hear me? Space, what up? Pin up, what up? Yo, what up, my dudes? Shit, can't complain. Couple dubs in wide. Time to hunt. Let's get it. Let's get it. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Let's get this jumping. Let's get it jumping. Yeah, I'm about to spark me up one to get my mind right real quick. See if we could get ourselves into some stuff tonight. Hey man, you guys got me excited though, man. I appreciate y'all for stopping by and chilling with me today. I was trying to rush home. I was trying to hurry up and get home before it got too late. Lassic, my boy, Lassic, let's go. That's what I'm talking about. Let's go. Let's see what we could let's see what we could get to. Time for you to take over Asian session. I know, bro. Hey, real talk. Only thing is because I do work once in a few days out the week, so I'll have to be I'll have to do like Asian sessions the days that I'm not working. But then if I I'll do like a pre-London, late Asian type of pre-London type of session. But I do plan on starting up every single day again. Hopefully this was the first day of the week, so tomorrow I might just do like late London, late Asian, early London type tomorrow, and then do it like that for the next see what we can get into. But yeah, guys, I want to definitely start streaming Asian a lot more, so be expecting me to be streaming Asian for you guys. But yeah, we've been cooking the last few days though. We've been cooking though. Appreciate it. Lassic, what up, my boy? All right, yo, let me just start off with some new lines. Let me start off with some new lines. Look, we was cooking. Look at this trade right here. This was yesterday though. I took this little trade right here. But what's crazy, man, these things, man, I got a lot to we got a lot to go over, guys. We got a lot to go over. I know you guys been asking a lot of questions and stuff. So yeah, today I definitely want to get over some questions and stuff. Let's go, Spaceman. Yeah, sir. We're gonna take over the Asian sesh, but we're gonna keep it lit. Same time, same place, but same smoke, everything. Keeping it lit. Nah, but yeah. All right, y'all. Let me go over a little analysis then. Let me see. I took the same sales. Let's go. Good job, James. That's what I'm talking about. That's what I like to see. All right, so look, guys, let's just go over this monthly. Let's just kind of go over it real quick, right? So look, we have this monthly right here. This monthly, could you say it closed below? It technically said closed below. So this one closed below this previous, or actually that's not even the previous. That's the previous is down here. I didn't even see that. My bad. It closed above. We mean higher prices. So technically we created higher prices already. So that means that's pretty much done now. So it's kind of like next thing needs to happen is this one on the weekly, which pretty much close above, which signals higher prices. So at some point we might need to trade inside of this range right here to either grab liquidity, which is go above it to come back down like that, or we make our way down to come down so we can make our way back up. But since we're a lot closer, if you were to draw the halfway line, if this was a finish line, this was a finish line, we were a lot closer to this line. So I would assume just by that alone, it's going to take out these highs first, possibly, because it also signals higher prices because they close above. So yeah, that's one of those things too. Like I said, if you guys are Clark, yo, what up, Clark? If you guys need me to send you a screen, a little picture, pretty much just describing the whole close above, wick above, higher prices and that stuff, just message me on Instagram, and I'll send that to you guys. But yeah, so that's kind of what I see that just by from that signaling. So if we do come down, we could be targeting these opening prices like this, targeting maybe a bottom wick to come up or something like that. But that's just on the weekly. So that's kind of what I see on the weekly. We do see some higher prices at some point. So at some point we do need to see some higher prices. All right, so let's go to the daily now. Now daily is pretty much inside of the same range, pretty much the same idea, doing the same thing. So this one is signaling, this one signaled lower prices. So technically at some point it's saying we need to create lower prices. So that's kind of what I'm kind of seeing with this red candle possibly. So at some point we probably might need to break below here to create some kind of lower prices, at least before possibly moving back up. There's usually a thing too, like how we say about the whole wick above, close below, like this kind of idea right here. So that wick above and then closing below the range right here is signaling that we're inside of this range right here. So if we're inside of this range right here, then that means this is pretty much the area we're kind of trading inside of. So what usually happens is, like I say, when we're inside of a range, we usually target like the 50% area of that range. So just by that being the range, this whole green candle right here would be the range. Oops. It would be this guy and this guy. So just by figuring something out like that, I could do like a 50% mark right here and go about here, and then I go about here, and that lets me know that's the daily 50% line. So what I'm going to do is add a text. I'm gonna do the 50% of the daily. So that's the 50% of the daily, pretty much meaning that is the 50% of this whole candle right here. So what I've realized is that when we when we wick above, close below, a lot of times we target the 50% of this first candle. So if we do wick below, like I was saying, we need to at least break this area. But I'm probably going to say, if I were to go to a smaller time frame, I could probably look into this area and find some kind of important area, which is probably why if we do wick below, it could go like something like that before going up. Oh, you're always screenshotting. Yeah, for sure, James. For sure, bro. But yeah, and like we always kind of talk about is that when we do look for these type of trades, when we're inside of this area, it usually targets the opening price or the first wick, which is, if you kind of, like I'm saying, is this is on the daily, is if I use this as the daily, oops, let me go back. This right here, this candle, oops, yeah, that candle, this candle, and then this is the third candle. So the idea is that if these are the kind of the three candles that I'm kind of trading inside of, this is the range that we're looking at. So that's what I'm saying is that this first candle ends up becoming the range, because this candle wicked above, closed below though, because it wicked above, but it ended up closing below the previous wick that's back inside of this range right here. So what that usually signals is that, like we say, is that it usually comes back inside of here to trade inside of, to grab liquidity, to either make it out of, or it pretty much grabs liquidity up here to make it all the way back down to the bottom. So it kind of depends on what the higher time frame is also saying. But like we were saying before, we did need higher prices at some point. So this could be the higher price actually that I'm going to make a text. This is the weekly higher price. I've actually dealt with this before, so that's why I'm going to keep that a key target. So this being the weekly higher price, at some point, if we start doing some kind of like breakout, this will be the area that I think where we could possibly do a pullback at. Just because of like what I'm saying is that this close above signals higher prices. So at some point we probably need to break these highs so we could come back down if we wanted to come down. So that's why I'm gonna leave it like that. And that's why I say too, now that we're inside of this little box area, this is kind of the area we're probably going to be trading inside of, which is why I'm saying I want to look inside of here on a smaller time frame. So at some point we need lower prices. So this is the daily lower price that we need at some point. So daily lower price, at some point we need that daily lower price, because and it doesn't have to do it 100% of the time, but if it doesn't do it, the reasoning why it doesn't do it is because of something. It doesn't just not do it because, oh, this is the time it doesn't do it. It doesn't do it because it already tapped a key level or something. So let's say this is a key level up here. If we happen to tap it and then we start making our way back down like this, and you were waiting for this to get broken like how we kind of usually wait for, that's because this is already the key level that needed to be tapped. So once you tap it, it doesn't need to be tapped again and broken again. So the idea is just understanding when you get the tap. So but yeah, let me see, let me try to figure out this next little kind of idea of what I need to see. So like we're saying, on the daily we have a close below, so that means we need a lower price at some point, which is here. At some point we need a lower price, and it's also targeting the 50% of this daily area that we're going to be trading inside of possibly. So, and that's why I was saying too, like I said before, when these candles start to target, let me delete. Wait, why did I put that one? I forgot. Oh, I think I might have forgot. But anyways, but yeah, like I was saying, is that what usually happens is that these candles, this third candle usually targets the first candle top wick or the opening of this candle right here, of the second candle. So as you could kind of see, it kind of already did tap the opening of that price. So if it happens to just continue back down, then it would make sense why it did, because it, like I said, is that it usually targets the open or the closing of this price or the wick of the first candle. Because like I said, this is on the daily though. This is why I say you have to be able to see that these 3 candles is what we're going to be trading inside of. And that's why I'm saying is that inside of that is going to be right here where these inside of this candle right here. So let's go to the 12-hour now. The 12-hour is also signaling lower prices. So at some point we might need to create a lower price, which is also right here, which is also signaling a possible move down too. So that is kind of also saying that we need a lower price. So the daily already created, it hasn't created the lower price yet. The weekly hasn't created the higher price yet. And the monthly already created the higher price. So we still need the weekly higher price at some point. And we need the daily lower price at some point. So what I'm kind of thinking is the weekly is a bigger time frame. So just if you had to like take a wild guess, what area of, and I don't know if I'm right or not either. I'm just kind of giving you an idea how I would think about it. But how I'm thinking about it is, if we need a daily lower price to be made and also a weekly higher price to be made, then what I'm thinking is, in order to get up to these levels, we need to grab liquidity. So what liquidity will come from would be from a smaller time frame, lower price pretty much. So I'm just kind of taking a wild guess that this daily lower price would probably need to come in first before the weekly higher price. So all of these orders right here on the daily lower price are probably going to get taken out before it needs to go up, because this will be the liquidity to go up, so it could come down. So, but that's just an idea of how I'm thinking about it. So like I said, now that's the daily. So the daily needs to make lower prices. The 12-hour needs to make lower prices. And we are already bearish on the daily. So at some point, and remember too, is that as long as we're below this dotted line, we're pretty much bearish. So as long as we're down there, I think everything is bearish right now. So the 8-hour is technically saying higher prices. So at some point, this 8-hour is going to need a higher price, but I think what would need to happen first is we probably might come down here first before making that, and then doing something like possibly like that. So yeah, this is the 8-hour, so this is still needing higher prices at some point. The 12 needs, okay, so let's see the 4-hour. The 4-hour is signaling, this is saying this still needs lower prices too. So at some point, this is kind of making sense. Everything is kind of pointing down into these areas. Let's just see. So as you can kind of see, what I was pointing at earlier as these I think this was the weekly target. Oh yeah, this was the weekly inside of this weekly candle, I believe. Or was it the daily? Oh yeah, no, it was the weekly, I believe. Which is like that. So pretty much, oh, was it that? Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was that. The weekly. Yeah. Because we still need to make higher prices on there. That'll be the higher price. This will be the bottom of that range. So I believe this is most likely the range right here, I think. See that? Now let's see the daily, which is also that low. So I'm just kind of looking at it like this. As you can kind of see, this is kind of the range that we're kind of trading in. So I mean, right now we're kind of right here, a little bit above the middle, but what I'm thinking is going to happen, I don't know if, like I said, I still need to look over a few time frames and try to figure something out, but this still needs to make lower prices. So at some point I do see it needing to come down a little bit more. That's the 4-hour. So let's see, 2-hour. Let's see what the 2-hour is saying. 2-hour is also saying This is saying lower prices. This just created lower prices. So now that's done on that one. So let's see the 1 hour. 1 hour's lower prices. 30-minute is saying higher prices. So it needs higher prices. So I'm thinking this might need to come back up one more time, then come down. Let's see. Let's see. So that says higher prices. That says higher prices. That needs higher prices too. So on a smaller time frame, this is lower because that's done. That hasn't did lower prices yet. And this says higher. Okay, so this did higher prices. So look at this is kind of what I'm seeing. Look at lower prices is gonna hit this lower price, create a lower price, and then now that's done. Now look at, now we go to the 3-minute. Now this is gonna create the lower price I believe that it needs, which is because this is a close below, so it needs to flip this candle still. And then let's go to the 5-minute. This already created the lower price. So let's see where key level could possibly be at. Something like fair value gap, maybe. Say something like, let's see what this does. All right. It's a little bit, it's not too far. All right, so that created the lower prices, okay. So that's done on the lower prices. Now let's see the 5-minute. Okay, the 5-minute possibly created the lower prices already and it flipped. So now we're inside of this range right here, being inside of here now. Because as long as this candle is flipped on this side, we're inside of this range. If it closes inside of there, we could target possibly this 50 area, possibly, but let's see. Okay, now this created the lower prices, and now you guys see what I mean is like, okay, this says close below lower prices, and look at what happens. The next candle opens up, it already made a wick below, so it created the lower prices. Now it flipped bullish. So what I'm pretty much saying is when it closes below, this doesn't need to happen no more. So that's why, but this is why I was saying is I'm trying to figure out where this could be at, because I do see this needing to be tapped somewhere, but let's see. This could be, I'm wondering if this could be some kind of we're gonna need to wait for this to close. All right, let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Hold up. Let's see. Okay, I get. Okay, I'm wondering if this could have possibly been it, but because what I'm kind of looking for is it for it to break a key level, but also tap into like a fair value gap type of thing, which is just kind of these areas right here, which are. But like I say, is that now it's kind of tapping these levels. That's why, but this is why I wouldn't want to take a trade just yet either. Because like I said, I'm trying to look for it to tap into a key level, but it's tapping into, there's really no fair value gaps or nothing down here. Like everything is just closed. So I'm thinking it's going to target possibly this low right here, which is also the daily targeting down here, this daily lower price that we need to make too. So I'm wondering if this could have possibly been it. Let's see. All right, let's see something right here. There's this. Let's see, the displacement would be that guy. So let me see if this closes. That would be that. Oh man, I'm wondering if that could have been it. Because look, I have a close below here, and when you get a close below there, and then you target the first fair value gap, which is this area right here, that's where you usually get a little tap in, and you could take it down like that. So this little area definitely would have been a nice little area to possibly tap into. What you guys would also see right here is also a CRT, which is kind of what we talk about, the break above this candle, close back inside of it. Now it targets the low. So it pretty much did exactly what we would want. I seen it a little late though. I kind of, well, I mean, I kind of seen it, but that's not what I was like intending for, you know, because I was kind of seeing it right here on this level where I already seen this close below this level, but where I kind of missed it a little bit, where I could say is I didn't go to the 1 minute fast enough. Yo, Clark, I'm looking to tap the Sunday open 1512. The sun. Oh yeah, that sounds like a good idea, because like I said, it always does tap these levels, the Sunday opens or the anything like that. But look at, like I say, is that this is what you want to also watch out for, is when you have a close below, it already created a lower price and then it flips bullish. So we gotta wait for these candles. Let's see what happens on this one, when this 1 minute closes right here. I mean this 5 minute. When this 5 minute closes right now in 1 minute, it will kind of give you an idea of what needs to happen next. If it closes above this candle right here, then that means it's going to need to create a higher price at least at some point, which means it's going to need to break this candle wick right here. So that means the next candle should open up like this and then break that high, and then if anything continue back down like we were expecting. Oops. Yeah. But yeah, so that's why I say that little paper, I mean not paper, but that little I guess you could call it a little cheat sheet, I guess. It's just to remind you of what it is. It's just, once you remember it, it's easy to see it. But like I said, it's almost like you're trying to figure out what the next candle needs to do. Okay, look, and this closed above, so like what we're saying is at some point it needs to probably create a higher price. So let's see if it needs to create a higher price in here. But if it does that, as it's already completed. So look, once it does that and then it flips back bearish, then I think at some point it could probably come back down into these target these lows right here. So I'm just wondering though, is that this is kind of, but yeah, so that's what I was saying, is that it needs to probably at least break this candle right here. So that's why I had that line. So we're gonna see if it breaks this and then goes down, or if it's just going to maybe still continue pushing up. But at some point it needs to probably need to do that. All right, here it goes. I think if, look, let's see what happens right here. If it breaks that, now let's see if it flips. If it flips bullish, I think it'll push up to these levels right here. And let's see if it flips over here and targets this area right here, and then it comes back down like that to target this area. Because it wants to do that, because you could kind of see that it wants to do that. But I'm saying is that at some point it needs to do something like this, I think. So, and look, now that it broke this low, let's see if it flips and then continues up, or if it just continues straight down. Because like we're saying is that I see it needing to tap these levels, but I want to take a trade. Obviously, I would have rather taken it somewhere up here, but that's not where we were looking for the sell at. Ooh, there it goes. Okay, so it broke that low, and now it created a lower price. Let's see what it needs to do now. And it did break this low. Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't break this low yet. Damn, this thing is starting to move though. But this is kind of what this is kind of how I figure out what I'm kind of doing, is that I'm not guessing or anything like that. I'm kind of going off of like how I read price action and stuff like that. So if I could predict, okay, this candle needs to go up here, it needs to do this, it needs to do that, boom, boom, it lets me know I'm on track, like I'm reading the candles the right way. Because then at some point when I see what I'm reading as, okay, now it's in these levels, it needs to target these lows or something like that. But look, it looks like it's already doing that. But damn. But yeah, like I think, but look at now, it took out this low right here. So let's see if it now it took out. So now it came back here. Now let's see if it flips here, or if it just keeps going down. Comes up like this and then goes down. But when it creates a new low like that and it breaks it and then it flips like that, it kind of lets you know it's kind of heading back into this range right here. So if this is a range possibly, then at some point this could just be a bottom wick maybe. Well, we need to see how this candle closes also in 1 minute. We're gonna see how it closes right now. This candle could possibly close like that, wick below, higher prices, so this might need to break this high. Because at some point I did see this needing to make higher prices, so I'm wondering if that did create it. Oh, actually, you know what? It looks like it did already create the higher prices. Look, if I put it right on that green candle, that red wick did tap above it, so it did actually do it. So that's why when it did tap here, it just came down like that, when I was thinking it needed to go a little bit higher. Yeah, I'm just trying to figure it out. I'm trying to figure this little range out right now. Trying to just see how we can cook it, see if we can cook these levels, see if we could dish it in, dish it up. You know how it goes. Yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching though. If you guys are still watching, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe, and make sure you guys join our Discord. We got a Discord inside of the description and our Instagram and stuff like that. So make sure you guys are go tune in and follow all that stuff for us. So I appreciate you guys for watching though. I really do appreciate it. I wonder how many people. Let me check how many people are in. We got 14 people in here cooking right now. I appreciate you guys. We got 14 likes and 14 people watching me, man. That's love right there. I appreciate it. We are not done yet. The job's not finished yet, guys. The job's not finished. We just are cooking right now. We're price action. We're watching price action. We're trying to figure this out. I'm trying to get in rhythm of this. I see this happening. It's a obviously we didn't take no sales from here, so I would have rather wanted these sales from here, but like I said, we just got to wait for these key levels. We got to wait for key levels to get tapped and things like that. So once you get your key levels tapped, where I see these levels as being the key levels, because you see where these lows are at. There's a low right here. It did kind of tap it, which is kind of why we're reacting there. But look at now, we are dumping past it. So if this low is not the key level, then it needs to be this low or this low. But what I'm thinking though is that it's probably all of these lows, because this is the daily lower price that we still need to target. So if this is the area we need to target, I think this would be some kind of low like this, and then maybe a wick below, and then maybe a possibly move back up, something like that. So the reason why I'm not just taking a sell right now is just because I don't want it to be some kind of pullback. Even though I kind of understand that this level needs to be tapped, it's not just a blind trade like, hey, I'm gonna just type it in and we're just gonna hold it till this level just because we know it needs to be tapped. It doesn't matter, even though it might work or not, but the idea is to not go into drawdown. So what I'm trying to do is not get into a trade here and then it ends up going against me for a little bit and then goes back to that level. I would rather just wait for something to happen, like maybe these highs do get back swept and then we target like that. So that way we could just jump in straight when it targets, just go, or it kind of does it right now. But yeah, these are the that's why I'm, like I say, as I see these lows getting tapped and they're just creating lower prices and stuff. So it's looking like we're targeting these lows down here. So we're definitely probably going to target these lows right here. So I mean, I do, like I said, I do want to just hop into a trade, but as you can see this whole time, if you weren't in the trade right here, it's just easy money there. But if you get in the trade here, you're a little bit drawdown, you're a little sketchy all the way here, and then here you're good. But that's where I say is I just don't want to get caught in some kind of pullback. I don't want to take a sell here and then I get caught in this pullback. You know, I'd rather just be safe than sorry, you know, just because I don't want it to go against me too crazy or something. But this thing is dumping down, definitely dumping down. Look at that. So let's see the 4 hour. So the 4 hour is signaling lower prices. So we do need a 4 hour lower prices, which is right here. That's what this guy is, a 4 hour lower price. 4-hour lower price. That's actually a good one. 4-hour lower price. That one needs a 4-hour lower price. So it's like, you see how all of these are still signaling lower price. At some point they all needed to make these lower prices. So what I'm thinking, like I say, is that this is a weekly target high. So in order to make a weekly target high, we need to take the 4-hour lows, the daily lows, possibly even the daily 50% area, all before we go back up to these highs to take these highs out. So that's kind of what I'm thinking needs to happen. But like I said, we're just gonna figure this out. We gotta Mugs, what up, bro? Damn, man, this thing is dumping though, man. I really do wish I would have got into a little bit sooner. I would have figured this out a little sooner, but it's all good. It's all good in the neighborhood. Let's see what we... Oh, man, this thing is dumping, bruh. Fuck. But you see how choppy that is? Even though it is going downwards, it's like... Bruh, it's like... It's just choppy, man. I want to see some kind of highs probably get tapped. Maybe something like this. And then we take that dump like that. Almost kind of like this right here. I want this trade right here where it comes up, breaks this, and then this is the like continuation. So what I kind of see possibly maybe happening at some point is maybe we do have a pullback. Like this becomes the range right here, and then we have to maybe target these highs, and then this is the highs we take to probably target these lows again. So we probably want to try to take a trade somewhere here, but or not. Look at this thing is just going no pullbacks, just all dumping bare, heading for that Sunday open. Yup. Real DVS Gooners, bruh. Let's go. All day, bruh. All day. Bruh, wait on it, bro. I'm about to start streaming like 4 to 6 hours a day for you guys. Watch. Let me get this start jumping, man. Oh, we're gonna start streaming like 6 hours, just reading candles all day, every day, just grinding it out, bro. I'm really trying to put the chart time in. I'm really trying to do something crazy, like I'm really trying to get better at this, and the only way to get better is put the chart time in. So I figured if I'm on the stream with you guys are getting better with me, so let's just keep cooking, you know. Jonathan Harder, what up, my boy? What up? Let me make my boy Harder. Oh, I don't have G. My bad, bro. We got you too. I got you guys. My bad. I just made y'all. Jonathan, I'm doing good, bro. Doing good. Let's go. GP. I know Mugs. I got you. Y'all gotta be that. Y'all gotta be the mods. You guys are mods. I got you. Pablo, what up, my boy? Damn, my bad. I just seen you. I just seen your name right now. Add as mod. Yeah, Pablo, appreciate it, y'all. Appreciate you guys for watching, though. Appreciate it. Lego, Max Walker, what up, bro? What up? Damn, guys, damn. This, man, my bad, man. This thing is, this is what I did want, something like that, but damn, that got me. Let's see where that Sunday open is at. Daily. Hey, what did we say though? Like, what did we talk about? Because we're inside of this range right here, this is where we're trading inside of. And that's where we were pretty much talking about. And that's why it all makes sense why this is all kind of bearish now, because everything is inside of that box is all just, this was just the liquidity at the top. This was just grabbing liquidity, and if this is the range low, I'm wondering at some point if we need to maybe come over here. there's a few scenarios that I have because obviously, like I say, this higher prices, this weekly higher prices need to be tapped. But I'm wondering if at some point it's going to do something like this and then come up like that and then back down, or if it's just going to come all the way down and then go all the way back up like that. But we gotta figure this out, I guess. We gotta figure this. What up, champ? What up? It's Toby. What up, bro? What up, y'all? How y'all doing? I appreciate you guys for watching, though. Appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask questions. Damn. Look at that, though. That's why, this is why though too, I see this needing to be targeted, because look at these are these lows and that's these lows right here. Damn. So that's a close below. Let's see, 30-minute close below, hourly close below, everything. 2-hour close below, 4-hour close below, 8-hour hasn't created hasn't broken this low right here, which is also the 4-hour low. So I do see this needing to, this tapping here like that. That's still 20 pips away, so 20-30 pips away. Do you trade gold exclusively or do you look at cryptos? Oh, Jonathan, I trade crypto. I don't trade that many different cryptos, but I trade crypto and I trade like stocks and stuff. But I don't trade like stocks on the, like, let's say like I trade Tesla, or if I don't trade Tesla, I'll trade Lucid or Rivian, or just any stock that's on the stock market, whatever. I trade those just like buying and selling, you know. So if I see that it needs to move up, I'll buy some stocks, and you know, however much money I use, and I try to gain the same idea, just using, you know, 3 to 5% is a good trade for me. If I could get 10 to 15, then more the merrier, but I just still take it as the same thing. If I could catch a 2 to 3 pip move or 2 to 3% move, it's a decent trade still, because I could, depending how much money you're using. Obviously if you're using $100, it's not that much, but I'm using a good amount, so hopefully every trade is, you know, a few $100 at least or something like that. But took 10 off that bounce, bro. Damn, nice, good work, bro. But yeah, and like I say, with crypto, I trade crypto the same way. I just trade it without leverage, because I used to trade crypto with leverage, but the thing is I used to trade it on KuCoin, and then I don't know what happened, but recently they, like, their app went out, so it's like they don't even use it no more. So it's like I had to stop doing that. So I ended up just, like I said, I just trade those cryptos, or like Dogecoin or Bitcoin. Like I say, just buy and sell pretty much. But then I trade gold, obviously with leverage and, you know, funded accounts or whatever, the normal way. And I have a personal account too. So I trade a personal account for gold, and then I have a funded accounts for gold, and then I have like I say, just the stocks and stuff that I do on Robinhood and stuff like that. See, I do a bunch of different types of trading, but I mean, it's all, honestly, I do all the same strategy though. Like I say, it's all the same stuff. If I see a bounce needing to happen, or if I say, oh, this high needs to be tapped and we're down here, I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna buy it, and once it gets to these levels, I'll sell it. And then once it gets to those levels, I'll sell it in profit, and then just wait for another pullback, or, you know, just find another stock or another crypto or something. And so yeah, I have a few different little strategies that I do, and a little safe. A few of them are safer than others. Obviously the gold, there's leverage and stuff like that, so it's a little more riskier. But the other ways, it just, if I end up getting it wrong, I just have to hold it, you know, so it makes it a little bit easier. Can't believe Don took down all his IG posts. Oh my, no way, did he really? I didn't even, I was wondering why I haven't seen him no more. I've been trading gold and Ethereum. Yeah, Ethereum's good too. I like Ethereum. I was able to buy Ethereum at like, I think I was buying it like at 28, 25 a long time ago. And recently when it went up to like 38, almost 4,000, I ended up selling it. So I had like one or two of those. So I ended up selling them. And then now it's back at like, I was it like 3,000 or something. I forget what it's at, but I was like, damn, might as well just do it again, buy again, because it's a good price again. So that's just all I do. It's like I just buy low, sell high, pretty much. It's just easy. So I know everything needs a retest and pullbacks and stuff like that. So but yeah, man. This is how I trade pretty much everything though. I trade it all like this. I'll be right back. Gotta feed my dog real quick. That's funny, bro. I was gonna crack a joke and say, "You sure it's not for you?" But now I'm playing. That's what's up, bro. Yeah, ETH is 28. Oh, exactly. See, that's a good. See, and I sold it at like 38, so I'm like, you know, that's already good right there. I go buy it back, but I'll probably wait a little bit. I trade a few different things too. I trade Dogecoin, Ethereum, Bitcoin, Hedera Hashgraph, which is H bar. I trade Shiba sometimes. 26, damn. That's good right there then, because like I said, that was a good sell for me to sell it at that higher price. That was good. That was a good sell though. Not bad, not bad. Good. Let's see. Where did I have say this needed a higher price still? So this still needed a higher price. So I'm wondering if that needs to still happen. That needs to happen. Yeah, I think here. Also in this area. Yo. But yeah, I appreciate you guys for watching though. If you guys wouldn't mind hitting that like and subscribe, hit that like and subscribe. I would appreciate it. Yeah, man. Definitely just waiting right now. Just trying to figure out what's gonna happen next. Like I said, this is obviously what I would not want to be stuck in. You know, obviously this is like the FOMO area. This is the area where it kind of ranges for a little bit, but I wouldn't want to be stuck in a trade right here. Obviously, we should have been up here. That was my ideal second area. We should have been in up here. Everything lined up perfectly. Boom. Yup, that's it right there. Boom. That's it. Boom. Look at this right here. Put this right here. Boom. Boom. That retest. That's the retest right there we would have taken. Everything lines up exactly what we look for. But we'll catch the next one. We'll catch the next one. Don't worry. We'll catch the next one. Damn, this thing is moving, bruh. Damn. I don't like that. Yeah, these damn Alright, champ. Take it easy, bro. Damn it. There it goes. It tapped that level. Tapped that level perfectly. Damn, there it goes. Fuck. Damn it, man. That was the fuck. Volume is what we need, brother. Yeah, I know this was it though, bro. Damn it, I missed it, bro. That was it though. This was exactly what I was, like I say, what we were looking for. 4-hour lower prices. All these things are lining up perfectly, right? Damn, man. But what this means though is that when this daily lower price happens, I think this is where we're gonna possibly get a retest or a bounce or something like that. So I think if we do come into these areas, there's gonna be a bounce right here. I think. Look, it's gonna be right here. Boom, boom, right here. I'm wondering. That's the daily lower price right there. That is signaling, nah, but yeah. Damn it, man. That's what we should have been targeting though. We should have been targeting those lows. This will go right into that. This will go right into that. This goes right here. This goes right there. Which is also that. So what happens is, let's see. It's going, oh, it targeted this low also. This was the 4-hour lower price, so it did tap that. So I think it still needs to come into these areas down here, which is probably going to be most likely this little dotted line area. I'm wondering if this could be the area that we could probably try to take some kind of bounce at, maybe. I'm just kind of, because like what I'm kind of saying is at some point this 8-hour needs a higher price. So this 8-hour needs a higher price. But what we were saying was we need to take out these lower time frame lows before we go back up here. So the one thing I'm just concerned about though is that if this needs to be tapped, which is this 50% area, a lot of times this gets tapped. So if what I'm thinking might need to happen is that it might need to come down to these levels, tap here, and then go up. What I'm kind of worried about is that it might not be like this, where I'm kind of seeing something like this happening, because this is the key level that we're kind of looking at. These are where the lows are at. This is where the daily low is at. So once it taps into these areas, I'm thinking this could be the move to possibly target these weekly highs. But the one thing that gets me is the fact that on this daily, that's where we say about this whole daily thing, where the whole idea about what we kind of and how we trade is a lot of times this usually targets the 50% at least. It at least needs to tap it. So what I'm saying though is that if this were to bounce, I'm just wondering if it bounces like as in like this, maybe something like a kind of like this did right here, where you see how this bounced up right here and it came back down. What I'm thinking though is that it stopped right here for the reason that it didn't go lower. If this low right here would have went deeper, I think it could have possibly targeted those highs, which would have already canceled out all the daily low, the 4-hour low, and all that other stuff. Yeah, exactly, GDP. I gotta remind myself I didn't miss nothing. I be feeling like that though sometimes. I'll be like, man, it's kind of like what I'm looking for, and it just kind of happens. But you know, just like you said the other day too, you were saying good point. It's like you gotta kind of like warm up. You know what I mean? You can't just hop on the chart and all of a sudden 5 minutes look for a trade. You know, it's like you gotta get in rhythm of the market. You gotta get in flow with it. You know, so that's what I'm kind of doing right now, getting back in flow, making sure you know, like, and that's why it's actually a good idea before I take a real trade that I take maybe little 2 or 3 practice ideas just in my head and stuff like that, where I'm pretty much preparing, like, okay, this level needs to be tapped and then we're gonna go down. And if it does it, boom, and it does exactly what I said, then that's where I know, okay, yeah, I'm on track of everything. It looks like we're in rhythm. So now I know if this is the low that needs to be tapped, then I'm more confident that this idea would be true. You know what I mean? So that's where I say right now is like my ideas where I'm saying, oh, this high needs to be tapped. It's not getting tapped. So that's letting me know that it's not doing what I think it's doing. So I shouldn't even be taking a trade because I'm not even sure of what it's doing really, you know? So that's why it's actually a good thing that I stay out of anything right now, and I just kind of just mock up a few little practice trades, you know, just trying to get these ideas flowing and just really just try to get in rhythm of this, because I know we're gonna be able to catch something. And what I want though is I want to take a low like here and we target maybe these highs, maybe even this area. But yeah, everything is looking good though. Everything's definitely looking good. Streaming and trading at the same time is a true talent, and it takes time. Yeah, bro, that is true, bro. That's true, bro. I know, and I like trading. I like trading because of the skill, like the idea. I could, you know, the money doesn't matter. Everybody's money is different, so it's mainly thing is just being good at trading, and I really do enjoy that. But it does get hard trying to, because I don't want anybody to think I'm like, oh, I think I'm the best or nothing like that. I'm not even that good. I don't think I'm even that good, but it's just, I just put a lot of time into it, so it's kind of like I know what I know in a sense. I know what I know. I've seen it enough, you know, so it's just stuff like that. But I mean, like I say, just watch me trade. That's all I ask is like, I'm not trying to sell nobody anything. If you need my help, I could sell you a mentorship or something like that. I could help you out one-on-one, those kind of things. But more or less, I'm just here trying to just share what I've came across, my information that I've come across, you know, the things that I learned on my own, the things that I could share. And it's one thing too is I always try to remind people is don't think of like anybody's information as, oh, you got to change your whole strategy. No, it's not about changing nobody's strategy. It's really just about adding something to your strategy in a sense of like, not even just like a actual entry or exit or anything. It's more or less of just how they see a market or how they see a level or something like that, where it's just smart to just keep an open mind, especially with this kind of stuff, because there's so many different obstacles and different types of trades and stuff. But yeah, let me see. This thing is starting to move up. So what I see a lot of times is I'm wondering if this could be a 42 now, because like I said, this is going to be the 42. So now I'm wondering if this breaks a certain level, it's going to target that direction. So if it breaks the high or the low, it's going to send a fake out in that direction, I believe. So if it breaks this high, what that signals is that at some point somewhere around here, probably here, it's going to signal a fake out, which is going to probably continue us back down. But if it sends a fake out going the other way, which means if we break the low first, then what that's going to signal is a fake out down here somewhere, probably maybe here or something like that, to go back up again or like that. So that's what I've just kind of learned on these things. But what I've also learned is that this is kind of in this point where it's kind of looking like it's probably gonna do that. It kind of already did it if you kind of think about it on the 1 minute. Look, this is the 1 minute 42 area. So this is where I've been noticing a lot of times. So once it breaks this third candle, the direction, it signals the direction, and usually to the previous high. The previous high is going to be this area up here, which is the 2014 area. So I'm kind of thinking that's where we need to target. And if this ends up becoming a 42 on a higher time frame, which would be a 5 minute, then that just means that the break of this third candle right here will be the direction that we take. So if this next candle breaks the high, then it's going to do the same thing, and it's going to target the previous high, which is also this previous candle high right here. So one thing that I've also just noticed on my own, just looking at these charts a lot, is that a lot of times it always targets a previous high, if not the second previous high. So if you could kind of say, I didn't even really mark up this because of the second previous high, but what I'm kind of saying is this would be the 42, the break of the high of here, and then this would target the first previous high, if not the second previous high, which is also this area where I'm thinking it needs to tap. So if it ends up tapping that, then that's where we could probably possibly take a sell, maybe two, and that could be the sell we were looking for, like how we were saying at some point. But yeah, this is definitely the move, because that's where I've noticed is that, like how we're saying, is that this lower prices technically happen now. So once this happened and it flips bullish, that pretty much signals the move that is the level. Watch, I'm gonna find the level right now, and I'm gonna be able to find exactly where it happened at. That's the lower price, and then it also targeted this low over here, which is this low right here. Boom. Let's see if this low too. Boom, it did tap that low. Perfect right there. So it tapped right into this fair value gap, exactly this fair value gap. That's the fair value gap we always say. Look, this is one thing too. DJ Will, what prop firm you use? I use Apex right now, bro. I use Apex to trade for funded, and I have a personal account. I have two personal accounts actually, so yeah, I trade, but that's the idea. Is I just trade I trade pretty much Apex for funded, and the other two are just personal. So yeah, this is the 1 minute right here, and like we were saying, oh yeah, and like I was saying, look at this. This is always a key thing. This is very important, is that like how we were saying, remember how this area right here was the lower prices of the 4 hour of what we were targeting. So we needed lower prices at some point. So what happened though is at some point it needed to create lower prices. So once it tapped into that lower price, it also broke in this previous low, and it targeted this previous low area over here. When I go to a 5 minute time frame, you could see there's a fair value gap right here. It's a little small, you might not be able to see it, but the idea is that there is a fair value gap right here. So what I always notice a lot of times is that what happens is when you break this previous low, a lot of times the next low that it targets is the first fair value gap that you're going to target. So as you can see, this was the low, this was the key level that we targeted. That was the key level we broke, and we tapped into the first fair value gap, which is also over here. And that's why, if you kind of see, this is why we bounced from this level exactly. And this is why I'm kind of thinking it's going to at least need to go back up, because that would be the low right there. Actually, you know what, I just missed it. That was the tap right there we wanted. We would have wanted to grab that right there. That would have been it. I'm a little late just because I've seen it now. I seen it because this is also closing above. Now it's going to need to create higher prices, but by creating higher prices, it's also going to trigger the 42 idea, which is going to create the target the next previous high, if not the first fair value gap, which is here, if not the second previous high. So we're going to see right now where we target, but it's all kind of making sense why these levels would need to be tapped and stuff like that. So, and that's how I read the market. It really does tell you, and it really just kind of like, once you read it this way, you can't unsee it now. And it's just like, now I could just kind of cook up in between ranges and just understand, okay, if this level needs to be tapped, this is where we're going at. So that's why I'm saying is I'm kind of already thinking this would be the level to where I would have wanted to grab. I would have wanted to grab right below this guy right here, because this would have signaled lower prices once we created the lower prices, and once we flipped into this fair value gap, that is the move I believe that's going to need to at least target this high, if not this previous high, which would also be the 42 idea, which would be the break of the 42 right here, targeting the first previous high, which is most likely going to be right here. So that's kind of what I'm seeing already needing to be tapped. So, but the reason why I don't want to get into the trade is because the way I see my trades is that if I don't get in where I would want to get in, I'm not going to jump in late, just because I don't want to feel like I missed it. Like, my idea would be, like, if I was taking a trade right here, I would probably want this bottom wick. So just from my idea, how I think of things is, if I'm looking for the trade to tap into this level, once it taps into that level, that's my entry, and then also that becomes my stop loss, which is fairly small, like if you kind of look at it. So just the idea is that, let's just say it goes down maybe like 5-6 pips at the most. The reason why I would want a small stop, because if this low gets broken, then this signals to me that this whole idea that needing to come up here is wrong. So it might need to come down even lower before going up. So where, if anything, I could probably get back in on the break of this candle if this ends up being that. But what I'm kind of seeing is the same thing. The break above, closing above the candle, it's going to need to target the high of this candle, which is also going to, like I say, signal everything to go back up to target this high right here. I mean, like I said, I would have wanted to get into the trade down here. That would have been my entry. I would have been break even already at this point, somewhere right here. You know, you've been 5-10 pips already, and then targeting up here would be the 15 pips. But that's why I say is, if I don't get the entry I want, I'm just going to stay out, because even though I think I could squeeze out maybe 5 or 10 pips out of here, I don't want to go into drawdown 10 to 20 pips just because I was trying to be greedy and stuff. You know, it's like, I know I could cook all day, bro. So it's like, I don't even mind. I just know if I'm on the chart long enough, I'm going to catch something. And if I'm thinking, if I'm right, I think this level needs to be tapped. So I need to try to figure out a conclusion of why that needs to be tapped. And that's why I say, though, is that if I could figure out a conclusion, then I know everything that's going to be right here is just going to be a pullback to go back up to those levels. And watch it flip back bullish right here. Watch. Look, it always does that. It does, like, it wants to scare you. It tries to scare you out. It does a strong bearish one to make you scream, and then the next one, watch, it's gonna break it, flip back bullish, kind of just like how this did right here. Watch. And this is gonna be the breaker right here, I think. Boom. Let's see. I could be wrong, but that's why I say, is why I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to catch it in rhythm right now. Trying to see. Let's see if it respects that. And if it doesn't respect that, then this whole idea, like we were saying, we need to figure out the next idea. This still needs to create higher prices. This did create a inside bar right here, so that's kind of signaling that. Yeah. Let's see. But my idea is, like I was saying earlier, if this low gets broken, then this would be the idea I believe would be different. It won't be the same idea. I think the idea would come down here possibly, if that's the case. But like I said, that's not my idea. I'm not taking nothing right here, but that's kind of what I'm saying, though, is that I'm just gonna see what happens. I'm not taking nothing right here. I'm not taking nothing. But like we're saying, look at, now we did close above. We closed green, so that might signal a higher price at some point. We did technically create a higher price, but we need to target the possible 50% of this red candle. Where's that 50 line at? 50 line is going to be right there, right here. Boom. Let's see. It's going to target, boom, that one right there. Let's see if it targets this line right here. All right, y'all, give me 1 second. I'll be right back, okay? Make sure you guys hit that like button. Make sure you guys hit that like button. I'm not in no trades yet. I'm not in no trades. No nothing. Yo, what up? What up? What up, y'all? What up, Raj? How y'all feeling? How y'all feeling? Oh, there it goes. Okay, look. It did it right here at this low. I was thinking it was going to do it at that low, but like I said, if it's not that low, it's going to be that low. And then that was the low. And what I was saying earlier is always the second previous low, right? Look at one low, two lows. It's always that, like that. Second previous low. It's crazy. It always does that. Yeah. All right, let's see. Oh yeah, that says 3-piece. That does say break of this candle. That does say coming down though. But it did 30 minutes still says lower prices. So we still need to target this daily lower price too. So what I'm thinking could be happening right now is that this could possibly be some kind of like smaller time frame pullback where like maybe this on this 15 minute, I'm wondering if that was the pullback or not. But at some point I do see these lows needing to be tapped, but I was thinking this might have been a little bit of a higher time, like something like this. So it might take a little bit longer if it's the 15 minute. But if it ends up being that 5 minute, then it kind of already happened, I'm thinking, because it kind of, what I'm kind of looking for is an onion play to target these previous lows. And that's kind of what I was looking for, is something like this to kind of form so we could target something like that. But I guess it's looking like it's already doing that, which is all of this, boom, and then it becomes, no, it did, so that there, and then the breaker would be that, so it'd be here, boom, boom, there. So I think what might need to happen is this high right here might need to be tapped one more time. I'm wondering if this area needs to be tapped. Something like right here. Like if this comes up to here and we come up one more time, I'm wondering, I might look for some kind of sell right here in this area. Like if it comes up to this area, because also my highs would be the this right here would be my stops. So if it ends up doing that, let's see, damn, it might happen already. I'm gonna do that though. I'm gonna keep it as my as that 6 pip. I'm gonna maybe give like 10 pips probably to this high right here, maybe something like that. But the idea would be here. So if it taps here, I'm gonna get in. All right, I'm taking a sell. All right, these will be my stops up here. All right, I'm gonna go break even right now. I'm gonna just go break even. Let's see, we're about 9-10 pips in profit. I'm probably gonna try to target these bottom lows. I'm just gonna say, let's see if we could target these lows possibly. See if we could target these lows. All right, let's see. Okay, right now I'm 7 pips in profit. Down here will be 15 pips in profit right here at the low of here. So I'll probably try to take this 22 to 25. Let's see if I could survive this break even. If I could survive this break even, then we'll hold it. But if not, let's see. I give it like a pip or two a spread. So let's give it a pip or two. I always give it a pip or two a spread. So if it breaks these highs, it's perfect right there at that level. Exactly. That's what I want. If it could reject that and stay below that, then we're good. But if it breaks that high again, then I think we're done for sure. But like I said, I give it a pip or two a spread. So it's almost like I give it up to these areas just to be on the safe side. But let's see. Did it break it? No, I'm still in. That's what I wanted. Like I said, I already know it always does that. It always wants to target that high. So I'm wondering if that could have been it. I'm still in right now. If it breaks these highs one more time, I think, then I'll probably be out. Because like I said, that's where I think it'll need to break that high at. But I'm still in. Because like I said, it always does that. It gives me, like, that's why I say it's like, my idea is that these would be the ultimate stops right here. So it's like, worst case scenario, this is 6 pips. And that's what I want. I want my stops to be 5 to 6 pips. Because if it hits this, then that lets me know I'm wrong anyways. And it's probably going to go up to here anyways. So, but if I end up being right, then it gives me a good RR that I know if I do this quite often, I'll hit these trades full time. Like let's say the full TP, and one trade will hit, let's say 40 pips or something. Imagine how many trades at 6 pips it gives me every single time, so that's just kind of what I say is just like, I like to have these small stops, because if I'm wrong, I know where I'm wrong at, and if I'm right, then I know it's a big RR to where it gives me quite a bit more to risk, in a sense, to where it's like let's say I make 40 pips and I have 5 pips stop loss. That gives me 8 tries to do it again. So I'll take 8 tries over and over and over that I'll hit eventually one more time before I lose 8 tries in a row, so. But I'm already break even at this point, so we're kind of, like I said, if break even for me too is like a pip or two. So all right, let's go. Hey Tyler, this is kind of not really ICT, but I mean, like I say, ICT just, he knows where the key levels and stuff are at. Same idea, same thing we look for sometimes. Yeah, I think we might have hit it, bro. I think this might have been it. So around 20 pips, I'm probably gonna close, bro. I think that's it. Yeah, I said what I say. All right, yo, you know how we go. We're gonna put our song on right now. We're gonna put our song on. This is how we do it. This is how we do it. We play our songs. Oh, they doing me like that. Do you watch other markets for correlation? No, MQ, I do not watch other markets, but I am planning on to. Like, I do want to start doing multiple, like, SMT, which is, they say, like, different things like that, help out, stuff like that, so.
Try good.
Let's go. We're gonna run.
And lately, I've been really to myself. Focus on that bag and nothing else. She said she like my style for real. Get money, I ain't worried about a deal. Bitches love me, I ain't worried how they feel. And lately, I've been really to myself. Focus on that bag and nothing else. She said she like my style for real. Get money, I ain't worried about a deal. Bitches love me, I ain't worried how they feel. We could take a trip to Cancun. Stop believing shit that ain't true. Me, I make moves. I don't really talk, but Drake do. Trap good, that's all you say, fool. Trap good, these bitches paying cause they heard about me. I start feeling weird and I can sense the nerd around me. Once they get my game, then that's when they start curving around me. Cut off the snake, but somehow leeches got that word about me. Niggas fake and bitches fake too, but some come with a check. Worry about the last bitch, that's how the last bitch got left. I been on some nasty shit. MVP, I'm to the neck. Throw me in the ocean with the sharks, I'ma come out the best. I ain't worried about the rest, they always got some shit to say. Every time the police stop my routes, I find a different way. Me, I find a different blade. Police, they can't stop nothing. Free my brother, remember days we had the block cook. That ain't really stop nothing. Getting that guap up. Police ever asked to say that shit was not us. Paid attention to the ones who really stayed around. Close friends don't mean nothing when niggas ain't around. Niggas ain't gon' help you out, don't know why niggas came around. Fuck the judge, my lawyer, then it cost me 20,000. Yeah, I'm getting money now.
Dubs in
It
the
ain't
chat.
funny now.
Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat.
Still trying to get it all together. Trying to fit your bitch in my schedule. Set it free, it takes no effort. Show these boys staying on this level. The shit you thinking about is like a pebble. We got big mountains and we climb them all together. They only do you wrong when you let them. Baby, let me strong when I'm healing. I walked the dark road, you was with it. We on the paper mission. We on the paper mission. We on the paper mission.
Yeah, let's go. I'm closing right here, y'all. I'm closing full right here. Oh wait, I'm gonna hold it. Let's go. Hold it. I'm about to close. About to close right here. All right, I closed right here. That's closed like 17 pips. Paper route, you feel me? We on the paper route. We on the paper mission. We on the paper mission. Holla at your boy, y'all. Holla at me. Y'all fucking with me?
Here's the thing. Aging begins from yourself. Start supporting you.
Damn, y'all kill the vibe like that. Y'all already know when I play my boy Road Running T, it's the dubs in the chat. It's my boy about his paper, man. He slap. He's all about paper, bro. Dubs in the chat. Dubs in the chat. Who's still holding though? Who's still holding? I know it's gonna run. I already know, because what did we say? Lower prices, right? Daily lower prices. We need lower prices.
It's like I try to keep it real, but that wasn't really in my best interest. I hate these hoes, but I still send a bitch if she bring checks to me. Had to separate to elevate, so got my mans with me. Had to separate to elevate, could give a damn really.
Sure,
I'm really
bro.
on
Appreciate
the road.
it. Appreciate it, bro. Let me know how y'all like that though. If you guys are vibing, you guys enjoying the way I trade, you guys enjoying the value, make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe, man. We really do this, bro. We really do this.
I think I turned it up and I kinda had to. Bitch, you garbage, throw that whole away like that bitch bad food. I'm fed up. Do they hear what I'm saying when I rap food? My head up when I be in the churches, too much fast movements.
Yeah, like I say, yo, we all gonna eat, bro. We all gonna get money. That's what I know. That's what Don Vo taught me. Don Vo taught me, let's eat with all my people, all my chat. We all gonna eat, bro. And we're gonna risk very small too. We're gonna have small risk, big TPs. That's what I like to see, because what's gonna happen, hit TP, y'all.
Yo, bitch, she came and paid me, live her new dreams. I just got the call, I'm on the way, headed to blue cheese. Stuck in the trap, I remember them old days when I had hoop dreams. Now I'm trying to knock me some new fees before my coupe leave. I'm sauced up and in the city, young and just a North nigga. Thinking about myself, I had to learn, gotta keep torch with you and step it up. You still hitting the road with Cali Orange with you. My feet from out of station, like I like pushing the horn with you.
It's time to eat. I think our time is now, man. Our time is now. You guys gotta lock it in right now. Do not take these days off. Every day we need to get closer and closer to the goal. Like I said, man, real talk. Like, the one thing that Don Vo taught me is you gotta go hard every day. Do not let up. Do not let up. I appreciate that. Appreciate that, Jonathan. Hey, you guys chat in the chat. Leave some dubs in the chat. Leave some dubs in the chat. I need this for Instagram. I'm gonna post it. We got a runner. You hear me? We got a runner. We got a runner.
Why do couples choose a Sleep Number Climate 360 smart bed?
Can it keep me warm when I'm cold?
Wait, no, I'm always hot.
Sleep Number does that. The Climate 360 smart bed lets you adjust up to 30 degrees cooler to warmer.
Can I make my side softer?
I make my side firmer.
Sleep Number does that. We know 80% of couples sleep too hot or too cold. Our smart bed cools and warms either side, so you both sleep comfortably. Sleep better together on the Climate 360 smart bed. During our biggest sale of the year, save $1,000 to Sleep Number Climate 360 smart bed. Shop now.
Fuck with your boy. Holla at your boy. Holla at your boy. Wow. Let's go. Holla at your boy. I don't even care no more, man. That was a hit. That was a hit. Hey, like it up, chat. Like it up. Like it up. Let's go. Lock it in, chat. Lock it in. And lately,
I've been really to myself. Focus on
man,
that bag
yo, I
and
feel
nothing
good,
else.
bro.
She said she like
I
my
love
stuff
this
for real.
stuff, man.
Get
I love
money,
this
I ain't
stuff.
worried about a deal.
You hear me, Pablo?
I ain't worried how they feel.
Pablo, what you feel? How you feel about that, Pablo? My boy Pablo sees this in person. Hey, hey, chat, we done, chat, for the night.
We could take a trip to Cancun. Stop
We,
believing
yo, like I say, yo, one thing Don Vogue taught me is if I focus my time and I focus my effort and I'm successful, all of you guys will be successful with me because we're gonna be doing this together. It's like it's easy for me to do this with you guys. You know what I mean? I'd rather do it with you guys than without you guys. So that's just how I see it. It's like there's enough for all of us to eat, bro. There really is. It really is. Bro, I'm trying to be the best, bro. I'm telling you. I'm not lying when I say I want to be the best, bro. I want to be the best. The best entries, the best TPs, the best pips, everything the best. I want to be the best. That's where I say is like, that's what it takes, though. It takes hard work. And like I say, I'm not trying to be better than nobody. I just know what I need to do. And I know how hard I need to be on the charts. You know what I mean? So when I'm on the charts and you guys are locking in with me, y'all just gonna come through with me. That's really about it. That's like I say, is if I'm eating, I'm trying to make these pips, you guys are gonna make the pips with me. As simple as that, man. Real talk. I want you guys to learn with me. That's gonna be. Imagine if we're all just killing it together. We all kill it, and we all just sharing trades. Hey, buy right now, and we all just killing it, bro. That's the goal. Have a team just, man. Hey, hey, man. Hey, that's some real talk, Veen. You would be the next Don Vo. Hey, bro, I'm really real talk, bro. Don Vo's my mentor, dog. That's why I trade the way I trade, bro. Because that's why I think I'm the way I am, because I really soaked up as much game and as much knowledge and just I learned some stuff from Don Vo that I don't think you could teach people. Like I really dissected, bros. Like I really dissected like how he just talked and like how he looked into the trade, what kind of questions he's asked himself. Like it was deeper than just listening to him. Like I was really studying Don Vo like nobody's ever studied him before, probably, bro. I was really digging deep and just trying to figure out his mindset, because his mindset is probably one of the best, bro, because he always has that consistency. He has that man, what is it, like the the discipline for months and months and months at a time. And that's what I need to master. That's where I slack at. I have a good system, but where I slack at is I get a little sloppy sometimes. And that's just, obviously you guys could tell by how I stream off and on. That's just me being sloppy. So that's where but it's more or less as I'm focusing on trying to perfect my trades, and I'm not trying to like be on stream trying to learn. You know, I'd rather do the learning off stream. So when I come to stream, you guys are already getting the final product pretty much, and and that kind of stuff. But that's just kind of my idea about it, is just gotta show up every single day, guys and ladies. If there's ladies in here too, just gotta show up every single day. It's like these markets do the same thing, and GDP. I always say GDP like Granddaddy Perp. GBP. Exactly like we was just talking about, right? Like I just mentioned it right before I took this trade and stuff. Is like I have to warm up. You know what I mean? I have to I gotta hit these ideas. Everything lined up perfectly. And what did we say earlier when we were in these levels? Oh, this is what we're looking for. This kind of pullback. We're looking for this kind of something, a pullback to take a trade on. And it's like exactly what we wanted was exactly that tap, and we got it. And that was the perfect plan right there. And that came from, where that trade came from was me taking all of these practice trades, all of these random ideas, all the way down to this key level that I was waiting for to begin with, which was these lower prices, also a key level like a previous low into that fair value gap also. So that's where I was saying is like everything just lined up perfectly, and that's why it's good also, man, that you guys don't try to rush in. You guys go off of what I even said. I was literally saying, oh man, I missed it. How many times did I say I missed it? And I need to check myself, you know. And just like, hey bro, hey GBP bro, I really do appreciate you, bro. You don't even realize a lot of the things you say are some real talk, bro. Like the whole part of just what I'm explaining right now, just taking your time and like warming up to it, like, bro, that's some real talk, bro. I've been, ever since you said that, it made me realize like that's what I was kind of doing, but I was doing it unconsciously. Like I didn't even realize that's what I was doing until you pointed that out. And now I do it consciously. So now when I'm going through these motions, I know this motion is for a reason. It's because I'm warming up, and it's like it gives me, and it makes so much sense, bro. And that thing has helped me a lot ever since you said that, bro. But even just like you were saying too, bro, is real talk. Just exactly what you said, bro. No impulses, just taking your time. But yeah, GBP, bro, you be saying some real talk though. That's why I appreciate what you be saying. I listen to what you say, bro. You definitely be speaking that real. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys though for watching though. If you guys have any questions, feel free to leave a comment, and you know, I'll try to explain it, whatever you guys need or whatever, don't matter. That's really because I'll probably be done for the day, to be honest. I probably won't take no more trades, just for the reason that, man, that took a lot of brain power for me to figure that out. Not that I don't want to figure it out again, but it's just like, man, I don't want to force another trade because I already took one this morning. This will be a second one, you know. Yeah, bro. Yeah, hey, GPP, bro. It's because we from Cali, bro. We know how to move out here. We not sloppy, bro. We know how to, we take care of business, bro. Appreciate it, though. Hell yeah, appreciate you guys. But yeah, if you guys have any questions though, feel free to leave a comment and we'll talk about it. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys though. We got 25 people watching. That's love right there, yo. I appreciate you guys. You guys make sure you guys hit that like button, and you guys also make sure you guys hit that Discord inside of the description. Check out the Discord in the description, and also our Instagram that's over there also. So follow us on Instagram. If you need me to send you some little pictures that could help you out on how I read the market and stuff like that, message me on Instagram and let me know you're from stream, and send you over some pictures that might help you visualize what I see and how I read the market and stuff like that. So make sure you guys do all that. But yeah, man, I appreciate you guys watching and stuff. Humar, what I'm going to start doing is on my Instagram, I'm gonna start posting what days I'm streaming and whatnot. So make sure you guys are following me on Instagram. But what I'm going to be doing is certain days I'm going to be streaming Asian session, and then certain days I'm going to be streaming late Asian, early London session. So I'll be doing back and forth kind of, just because I do have a normal job also still. I'm not a full-time trader yet, but I'm working towards it. And that's why right now, like I said, we've been grinding, bro. We're gonna grind these next months to finish this year off strong. And if I could finish this year off strong, man, we're gonna really try to go full time and really lock in every single session type thing, you know. So this is what we're gonna be doing pretty soon. So just give me a little bit more time, and we're gonna really figure this out, man. I think I figured out the strategy and figured out these trades and stuff. Now I just gotta, you know, execute it, you know, stay disciplined, things like that. So now it's up to me. Really, it's really up to me already, brother. Hell yeah, appreciate you, Humar. Appreciate it. But yeah, man, we cooked on that one though. We cooked though, man. I'm happy though. We cooked on that. Let me know if you guys have any questions though. I'm hyped right now, man. I'm on one right now. I'm feeling real juiced. Not even, like I say, not even just because I took a winning trade. It don't matter. I won 15 pips, so be it, you know. It ended up running. I took 15 pips and it ended up running 45, and I was actually gonna close off at 40, but I ended up just closing 17 or whatever. But what I'm pretty much saying is, I'm just happy. I'm more happy that I followed my plan. That's where I'm happy at, because I know if we keep following our plan, we're gonna get to that point. These trades are just gonna land in our lap like nothing. We're gonna hit, man. We're gonna hit. It's a matter of time, man. A matter of time. And remember, guys, too, what day it is has to determine how big of a trade it is. You can't expect 200-300 pips on a Sunday, Friday afternoon, and stuff like that. So understand, Sundays, Mondays, Fridays are not gonna move as crazy as like a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday. And even Tuesdays won't move like a Wednesday and Thursday, and sometimes a Thursday or a Wednesday won't move like a Thursday, because Thursdays are a lot of times the reversal. So if you guys understand, if you guys kind of look back onto it right now, what day was the reversal last week when it started coming down? That was on Thursday. So it goes deep. You guys probably don't even follow along with what I'm about to say, but going to the quarterly theory, understanding the quarterly theory, it was also the third week of the month, which means it was the third. Last week was the third week, which is the third quarter, which was also why the reversal happened on that day. Also was because it was the third week on Thursday. It was just everything lined up perfectly. Like, that's where I say is yeah, Humar, I still use it. All this right now, Humar, is all just a three-piece, still the three-piece idea and the 42 idea. I just finally figured it all out. Like, the idea is this right here is the same thing as we're waiting for a closure inside of it. And the thing is, though, it was always the same thing of waiting for this low to get swept. But now what I understand now, where I'm at now with it, is understanding that I'm looking for these two candles like this, but on a higher time frame. Before, I was trading this little formation, and when it would break this low, I would get in and try to ride it to the top, which is, that idea is correct, but I was trading it as a pattern instead of trading this as a range. So what I'm doing now is I understand that this three-piece on a daily time frame, on a smaller time frame, let's say like an hourly or a 4 hour, will look something like this. And then that's where I could take a trade to take it back to the top of the range, which is, now I understand that this three-piece where it would break the low, like it would, this candle right here, this third candle would break the previous low and then move its way back up. All that is just this right here. Now that I understand it. So what I'm doing, though, is now I'm still taking the three-piece idea, which is this, and using this as the range, which is the bottom here, and the top of here is the range. This is the same wick here, and this is that candle right there. That's the top of it. So now what I'm doing is just understanding that this bottom wick on this three-piece is just this bottom area right here, grabbing liquidity to target back the top of the range. So yeah, everything is still the three-piece and 42 idea. I just finally figured out how it all finally works, and it works together and stuff like that. So that's why I say, though, is that when you're trading this on a bigger time frame, you're just looking for this on a bigger time frame. So this is why I say is I had this whole area marked up pretty much as let's see, I think I might have had it as a 15 or something, but anyways, I just had this whole area marked up. Okay, yeah, so this was a weekly previous high. So I said at some point we're gonna need to tap this level. So at some point this is gonna get tapped, but this is why I'm saying this level is gonna get tapped to probably come back up. So that's what I'm thinking is gonna need to happen. And this right here is probably another onion play. We could have probably just took this as an onion play coming back down, because this is the daily low that needed to be tapped, I believe. Where was the daily low at? But also remember, we talked about this 50% level. I'm wondering if we would have left this trade right here, look at how good of an entry we would have had, to where we could have possibly, maybe if this ends up targeting this low way down here, there's probably no chance that this is gonna get tapped back up here, because this was the last final tap before the actual move down. So once we break below here, we're probably going to close below, start tapping these levels to start onion play back down again. So that's why I'm saying right now, I'm thinking this could have been another onion play back down. So we could have gotten out of the trade at the bottom of the range, knowing this was the bottom, and then us seeing this happening. This was all just a sweep of the highs right there, because if you look at this as being a range now, this is the range, that's the top of the range, and this is the bottom of the range. And look at this top wick. That top wick swept the highs to go back to the lows. So it's like everything, it tells you right there. It's like you could literally read the candles this way. And it's crazy that I finally like figured it out. And look, we tapped the daily lows. So look, we finally tapped these daily lows. So now I'm wondering what needs to happen now is, I think this low right here into this fair value gap, this is a fair value gap right here. I'm wondering if we need to tap into this 50% level at least now. So we're probably going to start tapping into those levels. Let's see, there's a 4-hour fair value gap also right here. And then this one is right there. So let's see. Let me move this guy here. That's the 4-hour fair value gap. And then there's also a 1-hour fair value gap. But I think I'm wondering, look, if you guys understand what we talk about, the whole the CRT, also understanding the CRT trade is that this broke the low already. And I'm wondering if this closes back above it, it's going to start making its ways back up. So look, we already made these 4-hour lower prices. Let me delete all this stuff now. I've been cooking, bro. That's why I got so many lines. Every single line ends up being a cook for something. You know, I be cooking everything. But actually, I like that 4-hour low because we're probably going to tap that low. This is the one I don't need no more. That was the one I don't need. I don't need this one. This is the daily lower prices. We just tapped it, and this is into this fair value gap like we were talking about. So this is where I'm thinking where it could probably be happening at, is that it's either going to be that fair value gap or it's going to be this fair value gap down here. And that's where I'm kind of thinking is that that's what might need to happen on that. So like that's the 4-hour, that's the 1-hour, and then don't tell me that's also the 4-hour. It is. So that, oh yeah, it is going to tap that. Most likely is going to tap that. So like I say, is that if we would have stayed in this trade, we could have probably held it all the way down to that 50% line. Because we were saying earlier, that was the 50% line we were kind of looking for. That was the daily CRT level. Yeah, bro. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. Man, we was cooking today, though. I ain't even mad, man. We was cooking today. We should have probably held that or got back in right there. But like I say, I'm not even mad. We took our piece. It is what it is, man. We killing it out here, man. We gonna keep killing it. We gonna keep doing our thing. It ain't nothing, man. I'm just happy, bro. I'm happy. We never gave up and we stick to it, bro. So look it, guys. I'm not gonna take no trade, but look it. I think at this level is where it should take its make its move at. It's gonna do something at these levels. It's gonna bounce here and probably start moving its way back up. Probably starting to tap these 4-hour previous lows like we were talking about. So it might need to tap this. It might need to tap this level. So what I'm thinking might need to happen, if not this time, it's going to tap here and then target like that. But that's just what I'm thinking right now. But I'm done right now. I'm probably just gonna stay on for a little bit, just see how this ends up playing out and whatnot. But I'll probably be done right now. Going with the spoon, you feel me? The goon with the spoon. But it's hot as hell in this room I'm in, bro. I'm literally cooking. Calling it a session. Have a great night, day, everyone. It's Toby. Appreciate it, bro. Appreciate it. There it goes, hitting that level. Or actually, I'm thinking it might need to hit this level then, if anything. Way down here, bro. That's crazy. Which is also that fit, yeah. Excuse me. Let's see right here. But yeah, yo, I appreciate you guys for watching though. You guys make sure you guys hit that like and subscribe. Hit that like and subscribe. That way we could keep cooking together, man. We're gonna keep cooking. James, Beast with the 3-piece, Goon with the spoon, 100 throw cash in a hotel room. Let's go. You feel me? You see what happens, fellas, when we stick together and we don't give up, bro. We could accomplish anything, y'all. That's why I already know, man. We already know. Eventually, we gonna conquer the world, bro. We gonna meet in Dubai. When I say, hey, yo, I'm about to have a meet and greet in Dubai, you already know y'all gonna be there, bro. We all gonna be there. We gonna hit a $10,000 trade before the day before we fly out, just so we can make the trip for free. You feel me? We're gonna be doing some real deal. Yeah, man. I appreciate y'all for watching, though. I really do appreciate it. That's why I say, as long as you guys stay locking in with me and we stay doing our thing together, we're gonna definitely keep streaming every single day. So make sure you guys are hitting that like and subscribe. And if you guys are enjoying the stream, we'll be streaming every single day from now on. So. Sheesh. But yeah, I appreciate y'all. Appreciate it. We got 25 people watching. That's love, though. I appreciate y'all, man. We cooked, though, man. Elastic, my boy. Elastic, you got any questions or anything, bro? Let's get to it, bro. I'm on stream right now. Let's get to the business, man. Let's get to it. No, I'm playing, though. But yeah, if everything good, everything's good. We good. We was cooking today, though, bro. We cooked today. I can't even lie, man. Can't even lie. You know it, Elastic. You know it. You know how we do it, bro. You know how we do it. You know how we do it. Damn, this thing was moving though. That was a good trade though. Can't even lie. Beautiful read. Hell yeah, bro. I appreciate it. That was a money trade. That money trade. And I already knew the little retest, it does that, bro. It's like it always wants to like how I say, okay, I'm gonna go break even. It's like it knows people are gonna do that. So it wants to tap people out one more time. And that's why I was like, I'm always gonna give it a little bit of spread, because my break even is still a few pips into the negative, just to give it that spread. And I already know it just, man, it does that on purpose. It's like, you little bastard, you want to try to get me out, bro? You can't get me out. I know this is coming. But yeah, bro, I appreciate it. Dennis, bro, you are also looking for buys? If yes, where? And you don't care about the daily no top wick for sales? Well, the thing is, Tyler, or no, Dennis, my bad. Our fair value just support and resistance or lower time frames. Let me get to Dennis first. Bro, are you looking for buys? Buys are not so much buys yet. I think this level down here might need to be tapped at this 2501 level still. So what I'm thinking could probably happen is something like this. You know, maybe range a little bit, and then around London session this morning, though. 1 a.m. NYC candle, which would be the 1 a.m. candle, might be this area. That might be the area we might be looking for. But the reason why the daily won't really matter is because we understand these. The daily technically has a top wick. If you, Dennis, you probably missed the beginning of the stream, but that's kind of how we came up with this idea of for sales. Is because we understand that this candle was the range, and then this candle wicking above and then closing below the range is what gave us the closer below. So what this signals is lower prices. So at some point when we were at the top of this range up here, we knew at some point we needed to create lower prices. So that's why at every pullback, I was kind of saying these are all pullbacks, because I was figuring it needed to move its way down. So if it needed to move its way down, what I wanted to catch was exactly what I wanted, was this pullback, because I figured, okay, it needs to create lower prices. So any pullback was just going to be like a top wick on a new candle time frame. So for instance, this right here could be the top wick on that next hourly candle or something. So when this hourly closed, this hourly wicked up, and then it created that, which is also on a 4-hour time frame, which would probably just be a continuation of a 4-hour candle or something like that. So we were already kind of targeting lower prices. So we kind of figured any pullback is just this like that. So to your question is that fair value gaps are only valid if you're in the correct direction, because every fair value gap right here, these fair value gaps, all of these fair value gaps would just be support or resistances, where you could have probably, every time you tapped one of these fair value gaps, you could have probably taken a sell and been right, because anytime it would have tapped it, it would have just given you a sell to continue down. But the only reason why that would have been valid was because you're already in the correct movement going down. Where if you try to take, let's say, fair value gaps as support, meaning you're trying to take these to go back up or something, that's when you get wrecked, because you would think this right here would be a support. So when you take this as a support to go back up, look at what happens. It's just an onion play to continue back down. So that's what I was kind of expecting for that to happen. And understanding, just like I say, looking for a lower price, it all kind of lined up with that. And the reason why I took this trade to begin with, though, was because of, let me see, let me get back down to this one. Oh yeah, right here. This was the 1 minute where at this point, we were kind of already making these breaks. We had this retest, we had this here, we had this, boom here. And I already seen this as being like a double top kind of. And I seen that this top wick pretty much tapped this previous high, and that was pretty much the previous high that it needed to tap, because this was the 42 kind of a thing, and then it pretty much tapped that previous high. It did come down, and then it just, everything lined up perfectly. And the reason why I also had that level there was because I used this as a I think, which one was it? It was, I used one of these. Oh yeah, I used this candle right here as the order block, because I figured this was the candle that broke the high. So the thing is which candle becomes the right order block is the one that breaks the high, the one that breaks the low. So if this is the candle that broke in the low, this would be the order block to go as a resistance. This one broke the high, this one would be the order block to take as a resistance. So as that candle broke the high, I used that as an order block, which is exactly that right there. Here, let me remove this one. That was the order block right there, which is this green candle, because this is the one that broke the highs. Oh, yeah, that one. This is the candle that broke the highs, because this was a support, and this was the previous high also. So once it broke that level, that let me know that was the order block. So I used that as the order block, and as you can see, when I went down to the 1 minute time frame, the order block is also that 50% line. So as you can see where the 50% line is, I always use the 50% line because it always gets tapped. And this yellow dotted line is the 50% of this order block. So the higher time frame order block is the one that broke the previous high, and that became the order block. And on a smaller time frame, that is what I was waiting for to get tapped. So once this level got tapped right there, boom, that's when I got into the trade, because I figured at some point that was going to be my entry, because this is what I was expecting, is this move right here. So if I'm expecting this to just do exactly that, then I shouldn't need no stop bigger than this or this up here or anything like that, because I'm expecting this to be the move, right? So if I'm expecting this to be the move, then there's why would I need a stop way up here or something? Because if it ends up breaking this high, like let's say it ends up going like this and it breaks this high, then that lets me know that this whole idea wasn't the right idea, because it needed to do it right here at this level, because that's what I was expecting. Because that's the play I was expecting, because it was also on this 15-minute order block. So that's why I was using this as the rejection area, because if the rejection area, then that's where it should get rejected, because we're also in the correct bias, which is also the motion going all the way down like that. So that's kind of why too, everything was kind of lining up. We're already moving down. Everything was saying lower prices and stuff like that. So that's why I say understanding the whole candle wick above, wick below is so important, because you could almost predict. So pretty much what we're doing, if you really want to think about it, is that we're literally just trying to predict the next candle. So what all we need to do is know what this next candle is going to do. If we know what this next candle is going to do, then we could damn near be undefeated. So the idea is understanding the wick below, higher prices, wick above, lower prices, close above, higher prices, close below, lower prices. And the reason why that is important is because you'll be able to tell what the next candle is going to do, and that's what we're trading. So if you go to a daily candle, or let's go to like a daily type of candle, you're just trading these 3 candles right here. And this is where I was saying is this is the CRT on the daily. And the CRT on the daily is pretty much just giving you these 3 candles, which is this candle 1, this candle right here, and then this is the 3rd candle. And this is where we say why we were saying most likely it needed to come to the 50% level, because we know when you have a close below, you need at least lower prices, which is also the below of this middle candle. So you need to at least target that. So that means at this point, we need to at least go to that lower price to create the lower price. But because this also closed below, creating this CRT, this also signals that we most likely need to go to the 50% level. So that's why I'm saying at some point, I do see this level needing to be tapped. So I think this level that just got rejected, which was the daily lows, like we were expecting needing to be made, if that daily low got made already, then that's why I'm thinking it's going to have a bounce right here. But this is not going to be a bounce to just start going after these highs again. This bounce right here is, I believe, going to be like a manipulation bounce, meaning this candle still has 18 hours. So at some point it's going to bounce like this. It's probably going to go up, make you think, okay, now we're going to start flipping bullish. But at some point hit a rejection block, a rejection area, probably to continue back down to this 50% area like we're expecting. And then this is where we're going to make a decision at. We're either going to start closing below, targeting these lows, or start making our way back up. But that's kind of what I need to start figuring out too, is how these next candles are going to start closing. There's weeklies that need to close. The weekly still needs a higher price at some point. The monthly already created the higher price. So that's where I say the weekly still has 3 days. So at some point we could still either make our way back up here like that, or we come down and then make our way back up there like that next week or something. But that's our goal, is to try to figure that out. But what I'm thinking is going to need to happen is, like I say, these lows are going to get swept. This 50% level is going to get swept, because if you think about it, this is the candle range that we're trading inside of on a smaller time frame. So that's why I say it's so important for you guys to, hey GBP, bro, I'm on one right now, bro. I'm locked in right now, man. I just can't stop, bro. I gotta keep going. Nah, bitmesone, call it. Stop spitting saliva on the screen. Farzo, bro, you missed the trade. You come in late. You missed the trade, bro. We just smacked. If you held it, it would have smacked for 70 pips, bro. But I know you don't like taking my trades, because you say I trade like who you say I trade like? You say I trade like Raj or something like that. Nah, I'm just playing. Nah, I'm playing though. But that's cool, Farzo. I know you hate to see me win and stuff, bro. Bro's my biggest hater. Farzo wakes up early just to hate, have more time to hate on me. Nah, I'm playing. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, bro. I know, man. Shoulda, woulda, coulda, bro. Took my piece, though. Took my piece. Man, see, Farzo made me lose train of thought, man. I forgot what I was even spitting about. See that, man? That's bad energy. I need to block Farzo real quick. Let me block him real quick. Nah, I'm playing. He's here to be Farzo. It's not a stream unless Farzo's here. Bro, my screen is already all slippery and wet. I don't even want to tell you how I got slippery and wet, bro. That's the cue to call it, bro. Yeah, I think it's about time to call it, bro. Farzo got my panties in a bunch, bro. He just got my mind all flustered. Big bad Farzo. Nah, just like. But nah, man. If you guys have any questions, feel free, bro. Feel free to ask a question before I hop off or something. But no, I wanted to stream. But how long we been on stream? Let's see. We've been on stream for 2 hours already. Damn, that's not bad. That's not bad. Oh yeah, no problem, Dennis. No problem. Yeah, and if you guys haven't followed our Discord, make sure you guys follow our Discord. Our Discord's in the description, so make sure you follow that. And also, caught 20 Asian sessions. Let's go. Good job, Mugs. That's what I'm talking about. Hey guys, give me 1 second. I need to go do something. I'll be right back. You did it enough, bro. Good shit. Yeah, that's real. That's real. Get this man some cough mixture. Hey Farzo, I just hit the Benjamin, bro. You know what a Benjamin is? The Benjamin is a wax pen. I gotta game you up, bro. Chat hating on Farzo. Yeah, everybody dislike Farzo. Dislike Farzo. Give him a thumbs down. Nah, yeah, I feel you, GBP. I feel you, bro. Yeah, actually, I'm probably gonna hop off though right now. Time for me to go hop off for a little bit. Appreciate you guys though. But yeah, if you guys wouldn't mind, make sure you guys follow and subscribe and hit that Discord in the description. Everything you need over there, and message me on Instagram if you guys have any questions or anything like that. So I appreciate you guys for watching. And I'll make sure you guys, I'll probably stream tomorrow, so make sure you guys are following Instagram, and I'm gonna post what time I'm gonna hop on. So I appreciate you guys for watching. Get high profits. Exactly, bro, exactly. Yeah, I got that honeydew. Nah, hey, yeah, I grew some watermelons though, guys. How about this? I grew some watermelons and some yellow watermelons, and that's what I was eating earlier today. Homegrown, organic. Yeah, appreciate it, Dennis. Appreciate it, bro. Yeah, that's it. Appreciate you.